Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Dear products Nadia Makeup, I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. We pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyet on, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Show the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makwala, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Kwalebu was, I think, 380.
380
yes. But private, some are 500, 450, some are 800, 860.
Per session, yes. You have to do 2 every
week.
Yeah.
Even if someone earns 5,000 Ghana cedis every month, that person cannot keep paying 380 cedis 3 times a week for dialysis.
Majority of the people who need dialysis to survive in Ghana don't even earn half of the amount mentioned.
Some people battling organ diseases end up losing their jobs because their companies cannot keep paying them for always being absent.
How are these people expected to afford the monies needed for dialysis as well as other expenses, talk less of the huge amounts they have to come up with for transplantation surgeries outside Ghana when they get donors?
It is because of these people that GhanaWeb in August 2023 launched the organ donation legislation campaign to push for the country to pass a law that will guide organ harvesting and transplanting.
As Kolebu plans to increase dialysis fees, the situation requires quicker attention and action.
And so, we must get Parliament to start discussing the organ donation bill and pass it into law.
Now, when this bill is passed, more lives will be saved and the financial burden on patients would be reduced.
And that is why we need you to join us on this campaign. Join the campaign by sending a 1-minute video of yourself sharing why Ghana needs a legislation on organ donation now to editor@ghanaweb.com or via WhatsApp 0552 699 625. Alternatively, you can share the video directly on your social media handles with the hashtags #PassOrganDonationLaw and #LegalizeOrganDonationNow. Organ failure should not be a death sentence.
I want you so bad, I'll fuck back up. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want want you alpha cracker. I want you so bad, alpha cracker.
I don't me call one casa.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter. In Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers. Simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Every year, thousands of people around the world fall victim to online fraud. From investment fraud, romance scam, recruitment scam, to online shopping fraud, criminals have developed various ways of using the internet to dupe people of their monies all around the world.
Investment fraud, okay, where people create various businesses on social media and ask people to deposit some amount of money with them, and within a short period of time they guarantee you very high returns. Okay, now people send their monies and they do not hear anything again, where people assume the profiles of other people, soldiers, military men working in various countries, okay, and then they try to lure people, date them online, and then through that they are able to defraud them of several amounts of money. Recruitment scam also has to do with job seekers on social media. So someone creates, again, a page or a profile on social media, sometimes impersonating our various security agencies like the police, the military and all of that, and then they start making posts that we are recruiting and the processes involved and all of that. Now people also go on there and then they become victims. By when they go through the process, they are asked to pay certain amounts of monies and they do not hear anything again. Another one also has to do with online shopping fraud, okay, where businesses are being created on social media. I mean, during COVID, one way or the other, we're all shopping online, okay, doing, and then it is dispatched to you, you make payment, or sometimes you need to make payments before you receive the item and all of that. Criminals also took advantage of that, created various, or they still do, create various pages of businesses online. Even some, they still even impersonate actual businesses, okay, and then they offer goods at very should I say
relatively low price.
Very, yes, I wouldn't even say relatively low, you'd say maybe it's a bit, but prices that you wouldn't find anywhere, just to lure victims into doing that.
How do they operate?
They gave me a PC and gave me directions and also give me websites. That was the thing that they gave to me for me to work. They taught me how to chat people online, tell them that this thing is like this, which is not, for me to collect money from them.
Okay. So they taught you how to chat.
Yes.
They gave you a laptop, obviously.
Yes.
And what websites were those? Do you remember 2 or 3 websites?
Just Korea.
Korean websites?
Yes. They'll give you their website. You go in there. Sometimes you might even hack it. You go in there.
You have hackers in?
Yes. In our office. There are some.
The websites?
Yes. Like me. They taught me. Yes, they taught me. So you go in there. Depends on the years of the website. You can hack it.
It be dating work, or you just before, because now you have to start dating work. Dating work. Now Ghana, for Nigeria, now Bitcoin I feel they do.
Bitcoin fraud.
Bitcoin fraud.
How?
I feel they do like if you have 1,000 Ghana cedis, I will use it to change to
1,000 naira. 10K.
If you have 10,000 naira,
10,000.
I will give you 20,000 naira. That's the way they do it. They do the Bitcoin.
So what you go tell client?
I will tell her, if I don't post back or I don't post say giveaway, I they do giveaway of 20,000 naira every Friday. Then I will see that giveaway. So that giveaway me I post for, and you'll be like your Instagram now. I call account. I will your post back or put. Maybe that giveaway. So I post on you. They your friends. They go to say now you. They will call the request. Say how they do it, and I get the money. You know, I tell them see the way you can get it. 50 to get 100, 20 to get 40. Is the way we do it.
Between 2019 and 2022, over 6,000 reports of online fraud were made to the Cyber Security Authority. Through investigations, the authority confirmed about 3,000 of these reports to be truly cases of online fraud. According to the authority, perpetrators thrive on the weakness of their victims, which is trust.
The criminals are using what we call social engineering. Okay, Ghanaians naturally we are gullible. Okay, so we tend to trust easily. That is what they use. So social media is more of playing on our minds, okay, to do or to commit crime. So we are seeing cybersecurity as more of a technical problem, but it is equally a very social problem. So our trusting nature is what is being used. The next thing that is being used is greed. So when you look at the various investment scams that are happening, okay, give me 500, I'll give you 5,000 in a week time. These are some of the things, and also we are very trusting. So social engineering has been the main form of modus, okay, through which these criminals are using. For instance, there is a new observed type of cybercrime that we are seeing, okay, or fraud that we are seeing, in which the victims or the criminals, right, are calling in the names of financial institutions, okay, telling the victims that you need to link your Ghana card with your bank account. So I'm calling from this financial institution. We realized that you had not linked your Ghana card, right, with your bank account, and I would want to help you go through the process to do that. In that process, they inquire certain information from you, and if you do not know or you are not aware how to protect yourself, they go even as much as getting your ATM card. They will take the numbers on it, the CVV number behind it. They take very detailed information that they can even use your card to purchase things online.
In dating, we have stages that we chat before you put someone on consignment. First, you chat that person. You chat the person friend. Once you people are friends, you chat that person care. After you have chatted the person care, you chat them love. If you chat them love, you chat them trust. Then after trust, because that's the final place, that's the final thing that will chat the person, then you place the person on consignment.
In Ghana, hundreds are arrested for engaging in online fraud annually. Most of them young people under age 30. Areas like Kaswa, Tafo, and East Legon have been identified as hubs for such crimes, with many perpetrators often being arrested in Kaswa. Residents say though they agree the area is a crime zone, the perpetrators are mostly foreigners.
Yeah, we had here. We should be anybody, but we go on more. We go do anybody now. If we be na aba, we be na. But the Kaswa day na apesesa. But here we had here. Bonibia any year. Na ha say so. No do plan na minimum. So do plan na be home.
I've been for Kaswa 30 years now. There's no any problem in Kaswa here. But those from outside,
that Liberia peoples and Nigeria peoples will come enter now. They are giving problems and all that they call it. So if you are fighting, then you fight about that peoples.
Utimusa who wants to okromupa. They went one who okrom club when nipa be say 50 and I say there was a time me point man me ba say ipie kwan ho a me hwese ka bia begina ho na aya ho nko na no mu yi om e was second bus stop on ubisa ho say we omo kwan ade bechi no yes we yes ka so ade bechi no wati we nsem bebre otete nsem a e maka so anya kono say e say nka yetna ha but e kura ahoto infan say eniema ekoso ntemtem e wokro ni mu but edin aka so ekita no Emma sad in Tinipakon no some beba abetna.
Could this assertion be true?
This is not anything new in the system. For some time now, this has been going on, and we have even, in times without number, we have came into contact with some of them who have escaped from their masters. So, and then we have been able to repatriate some of them back to Nigeria. So it's no news. It has been in the system. And we are trying our efforts to see what we can do about it. These people are in the hiding places. They will go and hire a place. We wouldn't know until maybe some of them are no longer comfortable with the treatment their masters meting on them. That is when you see some of them who escaped. When they escaped, and maybe they might fortunately to get contact of one of our executives or any Nigerians that they think they can talk to. So through those people, then they bring them to us. So then we do the needful.
We have been in these activities of curtailing the nefarious activities of our young boys and girls in the country. Actually, it's not an issue that is very healthy and interesting at all to hear that our young, our children, the new generation involve themselves in this kind of negative, adventure. A good father or parents will not be happy seeing young children, involving themselves in cyber crime or cyber crime and every other, bad activities.
Criminals, they may be called, and guilty might be the verdict they get if they stand in a courtroom. But have you ever wondered how and why they do what they do? Imagine being locked in a room with phones or computers 24 hours in a day, but these gadgets are not to be used for your pleasure, instead for work. This is the story of many young Nigerians who come to Ghana to make money through any means possible. Victory, Austin, and Victor are three of these young men.
I met a friend in the company where I work. So his brother is in this Ghana. He was the one, that my friend, that introduced me to that his brother. But before I come to this Ghana, I was not aware that it was fraud I'm coming here to do. He just told me that this kind of job that I'm doing in Nigeria, there is a place in Ghana where I will do it. If I do it, they will pay me higher than what I'm earning here. So I was very happy when I heard the news.
He was asked to pay 50,000 naira for the job, which he did, and he was given a date to move to Ghana. Little did he know that the job he was coming for was different from what he had been told.
I wasn't happy because at first it was not what they told me that I started saying.
What did you say?
At first, they told me that it was a company It was a company that I'm going to be working under. Then when I came to this Ghana, they first took me inside the house, just in a building, in the house. It was fenced. I wasn't happy at first. I felt one kind. And I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk because there is no one there for me to talk to. I waited till night. I called that his brother, that my friend that gave me the job, that he claimed so. I called him. He told me that, bro, this is how it is so. And anything that I'm seeing there is my job.
His story is quite different from Victory and Victor, who both knew what they were getting themselves into before they moved to Ghana.
I work not call the go where. No, I call the see they give me work. Best maybe say me I learn the work self. You know, we call they give me work again. I don't call they see anything. Me and my friend me get I learn the work now. Me I will see the way the out bless and he call they tell me say me enter.
Your friend enter your home?
Yes. Went here everywhere.
May bless.
May bless. May Yahoo bless. Because say me see try it if I feel see it. Not theater.
After struggling to make it in Nigeria without any success, he decided to relocate to Ghana.
I call they do the Bitcoin. The Bitcoins, he call they pay me. Very soon we call cast. You know, call they pay again. You know, let me want call they do. I call even rent herself. When that my friend all leave me, say, since I don't try for me, don't come out. Because he may only me want they do. Money not Bitcoin again. That my friend, my sister, friend, call tell my sister, say, in get person, me dey Ghana, yeah. They look for boy. What I be will go. I call and say, okay, I will go. Which work is the work? Because say no, but you go give me number, make me with time. I got to give me that my chairman me dey Ghana, yeah, in number. You understand what I say? Or give me number, we call talk. Say, see work me they do China work. Now cause I never do China work before. Now dating work. Now yeah, Bitcoin now they do for Nigeria before. Then cause say, okay, man, no worry, say. This one so now just new all day. Whether I know what to be QQ, WeChat. That's why I don't know that before. See if I come before 3 weeks to 2 months, 1 month if I don't collect money. See when I come. Now waiting tell me.
He packed bag and baggage and moved, but what he was promised wasn't what he got.
As a kind of when I go his house, he locked me for his house. He told me say see the way that they do now. Because our phone now we they use. That time I have to 12 months I break on this country. This Ghana so as God they tell me say see the way that they do one. I go say okay, I say I'll fit do one. Me I all the work and the work. Don't use 1 month, 2 months. Money no the come. I go tell me say you know the collect money. Boys may call me for there. They never see collect money. About 5 boys may come me for there.
An entertainer who wanted the fast way up, Victory met some people when he went for a gig and asked them for help. He got their contact and tried several times to reach them, but they blocked him. He then resorted to text and finally got through to them.
The next Monday I started calling, Tuesday I calling. So they say it's wrong number. They don't wanted to help me before. So as the 9 minutes of it, like on Saturday, they called me because I was texting them through SMS. They blocked me on WhatsApp because they are big boys. So I was texting them on WhatsApp. So they go through my texting, like they say, like this person will be intelligent and know how to chat with women. So let them just give me a try if they can carry me along. So at the 9 minutes, they put me on call. Hello, is this Victor? I say, yes, I'll be waiting for your call. Okay, come and meet me so and so estate. So we'll be waiting for you there. So that is how I left.
When he went to meet them, they asked if he was willing to move to Ghana with them the following day. But he refused due to his previous experience in the country in 2018. They, however, convinced him to come with them.
They were like convincing me, like, no, don't worry, you are safe. And I'm not like that. I'll give you everything you want to work, this. So I'm not coming to stay for months or a year or so. But according to them, they say they want to rent apartments for like 2 months to look for money so that December time we were going home smiling. So when I saw the settings, I said, okay, let me go for the 2 months. I said, okay, well, as far as you have given me your words, let your words be your words. But according to my phone, it's not good. He said they will change it for me. So I concluded in going with them the next day.
On getting to Ghana, he met 5 other boys and they were sent to another person while the men looked for an apartment for them to stay in.
Get to Ghana 8. So we stopped at Accra Mall. So when we got to Accra Mall, they booked a taxi and took us to the first office. They have not found the apartment. So when we found the apartment, it was night. We can't go daytime so that we don't know that multiple of boys want to enter that place. So we go at night so that they will not know. So we'll get there at night. But the place was like a police station at the junction. They will enter a little bit before the place is East Legan. East Legan. It's an estate where big people stay. So when we get there, so we start running the office work.
Many unsuspecting house owners give their homes out to these criminals without proper checks. The Department of Rent Control has this word of advice for all landlords in the country.
Before a foreigner comes into our country, the person needs a working permit or a residential permit, and that has to be done by the immigration also. But what is interesting is that for now, we are trying to review the 1963 Act, and what we've input in there is that before you give your premises out as a landlord, you need to do a background check of the person you are giving the premises to. So even if the person used the bush to come into the country without passing through our legal entrance and he evade the immigration, before you rent the premises out, you need to check all those things. If you don't check, and we come to realize that you've given your premises to somebody who is coming to do illegal, immoral services, just like fraud and all those things, then you will be liable to answer. So Parliament has given us the assurance. The bill is part of the bill that they promised to pass before they rise for this sitting. So the new law, just as I've mentioned, is going to make sure the landlord do due diligence, make sure he do a clear checks on the person, whether local person like Ghanaian or a foreigner. You need to know what the person is doing, the kind of business activities the person is doing, so that you know about somebody who is coming to do illegal things in our country. So let me rest assured everybody that when that bill is passed, we will make sure that it's implemented to the full.
The sweet words they receive before agreeing to relocate disappear once they arrive in Ghana.
The next day, he called one boy to come and pick us up from the office to the apartment where he rented, where we can work for the 2 months. So one day I was like happy, this is a very beautiful place. I never know I came to kill myself by my hands. So when we get into the house, so we bath, like started talking about how the work will be. Say we will not come down, we'll be upstairs there. So those who their phone is not good, they will be replacing it tomorrow. I said, okay, fine. So the next day, I wanted to swap my phone. My phone was having an issue. So they said we swap it. So I wanted to transfer some important things inside the phone that will be useful for me later. I wanted to pass it to another person's phone so that when they will bring my phone, the new one, I will transfer it back. I never know they have booked a cab outside. Oh no, where is the other person? He said, the other person have not brought his phone. I said, I wanted to like explain, so I wanted to transfer. I have not even completed the statement. All I can see is a punch on my nose, blood starts coming out. Like give me slap, hit me to the wall. I was like, drag the phone out of my hand, then they left. This is the same cloth I was putting on, like blood stain all over. I went to the bedroom to clean the blood, to spit it out. I was not happy when I saw. These were the same person talking to me kindly, like. So this is what they brought me to Ghana to come and do. I get discouraged.
The bosses of these online fraud rings have very strict rules to follow, and anyone who goes against them has to endure severe punishment. For those who are not fortunate, death could be their end.
I don't know what happened. He ran into one boy, like he beat him mercilessly. Even injured the boy hands and the faces. I was like, God, what kind of place have I come now? I was like, it's not me beat another person, so it's not my concern. What I'm concerned is about the work.
I got one client, local, Senegal, and also this Ghana. They paid me some money. Total as in what they paid me in Naira is 800,000 Naira, close to $1 million. Yeah, that's what they paid me. So my chairman, he was not aware that I got that kind of money. It was a friend of him that was aware, but we shared it 50-50. So due to some kind of things that are happening in office, the secret leak, and my chairman, he had to punish me because of that. They will lie you down, flog you very well. They can use PC wire to flog you, and also they can use machete, because in that place you don't have anyone. Even if you cry from now till tomorrow, nobody will hear you. Like I've said before, the rules there are many. Even if you are there is no how you'll be perfect. You must fall for it. So the rules are many. Most guys that went to that place in any office that comes out without a mark on their body, that means you didn't stay there up to a week or 2 weeks.
You don't stay there for 1 month, for 3 months. Money no dey come. If friend may get office like other one boys they collect money. Other one go they put on where body see. All those boys, you know, before you know they touch us. So when that one cut it and say boys they collect money, whether you know they feed the talk to us, you know they give us a spirit, may we walk. From then and then your things change. Sometimes all those boys we all pack their con, we all be like three con, we also use all of them. We also say aspirin, we also finish us. Like be aspirin like finishing. You see finish us, they all finish us, finish. Also maybe because they work. How you cause me?
Aspirin na the beating.
Na the beating. The
okay, so the term high spirit.
Yeah, na beating. You come, you give us all of us aspirin. You all beat to we all do.
Isn't it take beating now?
Also like wire. This all boy wire, that strong wire. This TV wire so. And they repeat us. Even chairman will have that small bottle, that one there, but when we in Nigeria, we call it bottle ass. Bottle ass. That small axe. You have it say. That's right, bro.
And they also have a strict routine they follow daily.
They have time to work and time to relax. Like when you go inside, they share, according to all the boys, they share different works to them, what you'll be doing every morning. And office time, we start around 9. At this kind of time, then we end in the evening, 5. They will come outside from the office. Then we will be cooking, we will be washing, doing, we will be sleeping, Then we eat square meal just once a day. So we eat around 9 in the night. Before that, we will go on from 6 to prepare food. We take 8, 9, then we eat again. Then we'll not even have time to rest. Then we'll go up again to start coming online again to chat or to start looking for who to talk to. That is how they were running their personal entanglement in the office. And it was very stressful.
Chairman brother, he's not good. He's not a good person.
Okay.
He's very, very God. He's very, very wicked to the extent that he doesn't give boys at the office food. Before you eat 2 days, 3 days, still yet you'll be doing your morning duty and also working.
Why do they choose to relocate to Ghana to commit this crime, you may ask?
Because me not call the girl money to the bear, so we get the girl. This one, because if I already also Ghana, they know the city light, steady light, the steady soap, the network, they very good. I take on.
They can't carry Ghanaians now. Like, they know it's just we in Nigeria. They carry us here to work based on the free electricity. Everything is current here. So they tell us to come and work here so that the work will be faster here. Because everything we need is being provided here already in Ghana. So that is how they brought us from Nigeria to here to work.
Unable to withstand the harsh conditions any longer, they each planned their escape, uncertain of what the outcome might be.
They had a fight in the office and they bust his head and also used machetes to butcher his face here. From this place to this place. It now looks like he has 2 mouths. So some people that the guy was nice to had to pick call, as in had to pick phone, snap the picture of the guy's face when he was lying on the floor and call chairman that he should come to WhatsApp, he should come online on WhatsApp. Let them show him something. When he came online, they forwarded the pictures to him. He saw it. He got very, very upset. And he said that everybody at the office should leave the office, else he's going to put everyone in jail, as in give everybody that is inside our office to police. So some people, not some people, people like me, I had to look for my way on time. But I didn't look for my way that particular minute. I waited till next day. And that next day was the day that police people came to the office. They arrested 28 boys in that office. They took 28 boys with them. So the rest of the boys had to fly fence and run for their lives. Not just that, they arrested them, they were beating them with a stick. They broke some of them, their heads here. Yes, beating them. So that's it. Me, I escaped through fence. So I jumped fence. I had to run for my life. I don't have to wait till till the police will put handcuffs on my hands before I will know that I had to look for my way. So that's how I escaped.
Call lock the door, call go short. And we call say okay, I will cut it down. Call follow again one mile, made the day up of silly. That up of silly, so now we got to follow the mile. As we follow the man, we call go inside silly. We look everywhere. Now we call the break all those blocks. Made the thing set all those edge. Call the break and come on. Before coffee break and after we break and come on. That under so the PVC me say do one. Now we call cotton. Call his knife tear and we call come outside. And we take come outside. We come outside. Now we look everywhere. Nobody because we want Ghana road. And that Ghana road, I can show a circle for you.
So when I come to the parlor, they lock the front door. So I check the back door, it was open. I say, wow, thank God. So I climb upstairs so that they will see me for the last time, so that they will not notice my movement. So when I come down, I met phone, I met laptop. I wanted to steal it so that when I get to Seco, I will sell it. But anything stealing, I'm not in part of it. It's a bad name, I don't like it. So I don't want anything I will get involved with. I came to this place to steal phone. Because definitely I know one day we'll meet in Nigeria. So I just leave their properties and I left. Though when I get to the back door, there was protector everywhere and cameras everywhere. So I've made up my mind, so I jumped to the other apartment. So when I get to the gate, then I notice the gate, you need to use a key to open it before you open. You don't have those drawers that you open it. I say, what? God, fuck, I'll get myself into another mess now.
He couldn't go back and there was no way for him to escape. So the only thing he could think of doing was hiding behind the generator in the house. But the estate security caught him on camera and came asking questions.
The people monitoring the house saw me on camera. They've come out, like, somebody came out from your apartment. Who is that? What is he doing now in the house premises? Like, that's okay. I don't know where my chairman went to. When they were coming like aggressively. They were coming in a very tough way that they can kill yourself. So they go inside the house, don't spend like 2 minutes, they come outside again. they observe the gate. If I've run out, they try to observe. Then the security called again. This person is in the back. What is he doing? So they traced me to the back and they saw me. I was very scared because I know there was camera. I said, God, I don't come out. I never know this is how it will be. There was security everywhere outside the house. I said, God, help me. I don't want to go back to the house. So when they saw me, like they wanted to play kindness to me so that the cameras looking at us will notice that they want to throw aggression on me, like make good friendship with me. I noticed what they were up to. So I was like playing with them also to the tricks. Like, why do you come outside? Go inside now. Like I said, bros, I don't want to go inside again. They say, why? Don't worry, we'll sort it out inside. Not knowing that I've set the way they will finish me inside. And I know, and God have already spoken to me, and my mind have told me this is what I want to do to me. So the luck I have is that they did not go with me to inside the house. Like according to the first chairman, because there are two chairmen, there are two friends. So the first one said, oh yeah, now Moko go inside the house. Like the other one that is very arrogant and that can keep person, just say no, leave him, give him key so that he can go inside by himself, so that the camera won't notice there's anything going on. That is where God answered my prayer. And in that case, in the process, the gate was still open. I say, thank God. So when I was going, they left me so that they just leave me so I will go first. They were like looking at me. So the luck I have is that when I get to the doorstep of our apartment, I drop the key and I turn back. I say, Chairman, I've gone. No, I don't want to get myself engaged in this your nonsense work. And
sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Dear products na dear makeup, I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. We pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place, the Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards, Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyet on, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Bramientra the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makola, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
In the heart of Amaganya, along the Nkrankain Edukrom Road, lies a small obscure community near Nkrankain within the Yilokrobo municipality of the Eastern region. Here, a 27-year-old man dedicates his time, money, resources and energy to breathe life into innovations aimed at tackling the complex challenges afflicting Ghana's farming and tourism sectors. Kweku Sylvester, a welder with 5 years of experience, has evolved from crafting various hand-operated machines such as rice shellers, maize shellers, cassava milling machines, garri processing machines, oil processing machines, and more. His ambitions have now taken a remarkable turn as he aspires to produce aircraft and vehicles capable of accessing farmlands and tourism destinations in the most rugged terrains. In pursuit of this vision, he has already developed prototypes of a helicopter and several pickup trucks, one of which he has named Buffalo. This concept emerges as a response to the challenges faced by farmers when attempting to reach their farmlands for various agricultural activities.
While the final refinement of these prototypes remain ongoing, Kweku Sylvester has already invested approximately 50,000 Ghana cedis in the Buffalo, 6,000 in the other pickup and 10,000 Ghana cedis in the helicopter. He anticipates that the cost of these prototypes would escalate considerably as he progresses. Upon their completion, these prototypes are envisioned to serve as invaluable farm machinery, offering the means to traverse rugged farm terrains, while the helicopter would facilitate tasks such as insecticide and weedicide spraying and firefighting on farms.
The name is Kweku Sylvester. How old are you?
27 years.
Okay, he's 27 years. Tell us, what work do you do? What are you? Or who are you?
Welder.
All right, so he's a welder and an artisan at the same time. So tell us about what exactly do you do in the shop?
Your machines, type of machines,
Okay, so he manufactures all kinds of machines, both initiatives that he takes himself or other existing machines that clients ask him to work on. Now, tell us about this vehicle that we are seeing.
If you don't know the
he says that his main motivation for undertaking this project is to demonstrate to the world that he can do anything apart from just the petty machines that we see in the shop. For how long have you been an artisan?
For 5 years now.
All right, so he says he's been an artisan for the past 5 years. Tell us about your educational background. Did you ask?
Yes, from one. So you are then here, Drum Kunimi, Lola Mabwani.
From one, that's in JHS1. Well, according to me, he attended school only up to the JHS1 level, and that he himself observed that he has some inner talents which he wants to explore. This vehicle, you say you manufactured it to show that you have other talents. What is the main purpose for manufacturing this event apart from the fact that you want to demonstrate your talents?
Okay. I do purpose can in tourism no me ne can any lolly puno ne be my
so his main motivation is for the vehicle to be used for farm produce, farming activities, and tourism centers where the routes are rugged and other vehicles find difficult to go. So, how long did it take you to undertake this project?
7 months. 7 months.
All right. So he said it takes him 7 months. Would you say the car is complete as at now?
Sure, for the drawing on it, it draw it being a
according to him, he's still in the process of completing the work per the design that he put on paper. There are other parts of the vehicle that he still has to work on. What other parts are we looking at?
Dashboard completely. Yes, guide. Name a guide on the door. Seat belt, lining of the bucket.
So he mentioned the lining of the buckets, the dashboard, a guide to guide the passenger and the driver at the door, and some other interior decorations. But this particular vehicle, what are some of its features as at now?
Seat on me, engine on me, tires on me. And if you're on inside or
yes. For now, he's completed the seats and the tires and other parts. Now, what challenges did you encounter or difficulties that you faced while doing this works?
Challenging the face or like woman bem minimum jinga peka ya mele say if you only do here and you can you you no de ke boani la ma ke boa bito the guys who can buy stable family the don't get so go ke wa
yeah, so he said people along the line try to discourage him from undertaking these projects, and at points in time he also ran out of financial strength and he had to wait until he gets money to finance the continuation of the project. How much would you say it cost you so far?
50,000.
Okay, so you said this costing so far about 50,000 cedis to undertake the project. And the final design, or how much, by the time you finish the entire vehicle, how much would it have cost you?
Very much on because you live in a spray, you live in a line of second electrical side or there.
All right, so he said he's unable to tell the entire amount the vehicle will cost him. So, did you undertake this alone? Well, he did it alone, but with the support of his shop assistants. What are your plans for this? Is it something you are just doing one off, or do you have plans of manufacturing more of this? I mean, what are your plans? So he says he's also intending on manufacturing more farm machinery for use by farmers. But I want to know, are you looking at embarking on large-scale production for the thousands of farmers we have in this country? Yes. Yes, so that's what he's saying, that he intends to manufacture this on a large scale. What are your plans in terms of generating funds for this large scale production? All right. So the purpose of manufacturing this is to showcase his talents to the whole world, that this is what he can do, and that support from the outside world will enable him to do more of this. By the time you finish with this manufacturing, are you going for woodwork? Are you going to register it and start using it? What are you going to do? Well, so he's saying that he, after the works have been completed, will send this to the DBLA for further advice on his next line of action. there are a lot of car manufacturing companies around the world. Is any of them your role model in all of this? Do you look up to any of them?
Oh, so far, no go. Ne no go. No go no contact no direct when he support load. No go no ninga here. Image kick finger paper. It draw image any design being la. Kina me draw her my more pin much.
Well, you said though the number of these companies is not approaching any of them for either ideas or collaboration so far. So what name are you giving to this vehicle?
Makana logo Buffalo logo. The real Buffalo Lorry. Okay, here him represent Buffalo him. Well,
so the name that it has given to the vehicle is Buffalo, which is his that's his logo. So the brand obviously is Buffalo. When you complete this particular one and anybody walked into your shop and request to buy it, are you going to sell it to the person?
Oh, maybe to allow because energy beginning. I don't know I can get support or lie on it. Say, okay, look, I'm born him. Yeah,
for this particular type, he's not ready to sell it for at any cost for now because according to him, this is the innovation. What kind of engine does he use?
He use 207 5-cylinder.
Okay. So currently using the 207 Benz.
It's a Benz 207.
Benz 207 engine for it. So tell us about your family life. All right. So he has a wife and one child. All right.
Twins.
Okay, a set of twins. Apart from this, what other machines do you manufacture?
So
you tell us the machine that you
machines in Nepal no geo no nepeka talent no pure.
Okay.
Say pure no pure normally cassava milling machine, garlic processing machine, oil processing machine, and espera machine, maize thresher. So type of machine.
All right. So according to him, it takes a lot of machines used by farmers, especially for milling their cassava and other produce. What appeal would you want to make to investors who may want to invest into your work?
And then if I'm just and then government or individuals and then my mo pete wayo ka pete kone epenongwa kone nice.
So it's appealing to the government and all stakeholders and investors to come on board and support him to produce this on a large scale to support the farmers. Tell us about these machines and all the other machines in your shop and what they are used for.
I don't know what to feel. We for commercial.
So this, according to me, is the fufu milling machine for commercial operators. Yes.
Rice.
Okay.
All
right. So this also used in the husking the
rice sheller.
Okay, rice sheller. All right. So we said this is the rice sheller for shelling the rice. Right. Okay, and this.
This was a cassava machines.
Okay, so these are cassava machines, cassava milling machine, right? Still under molding. They are still being molded. And this. Okay, so you said this. All right, you said this for shelling maize, so that's the maize sheller. All right, so if you can start it, so we see how it works. Tell us about the prices of the machines.
Gradually 5,000.
So this goes for this goes for 5,000 cedis. That's the maize shelling machine. All right, maize sheller. Okay.
5,000.
The cassava go processor also goes for 5,000 when done. All right. And the rice sheller?
Rice sheller, when we finish is 7,000.
Right. The rice sheller, according to him, costs 7,000 cedis when completed. Okay. Yeah. So the full pony machine
is 2,600.
All right. He said that also goes for 2,600 cedis. All right. So can you demonstrate to us how the maize sheller works? Yes.
So before you start, you on the key. So when you on the key here, then you start it.
Do you have a lot of customers walking in and buying these items, these machines?
Yeah, I have customers.
Yeah, is the
customers used to buy it.
Would you say the sales are good? The sales, the people coming, the number of machines that you sell, would you say the sales are good?
Notably, these vehicles are engineered and continuously developed by the innovator to be the next generation cross-country four-wheelers, endowed with the capability to traverse the most challenging terrains in farming and tourism communities. They are designed to meet the rigorous performance demands of these industries, combining high-performance features, robust steel structures, dynamic handling, and accelerated mobility. The Buffalo prototype vehicle, currently powered by a Benz 207 engine, epitomizes this fusion of high performance, rugged reliability, and technical innovation.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow.
Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today. This advert is FDA approved.
Kwalebu was, I think, 380.
380.
Yes. But private, some are 500, 450, some are 800, 860.
Per session,
yes.
You have to do 2 every
week.
Yeah.
Even if someone earns 5,000 Ghana cedis every month, that person cannot keep paying 380 cedis 3 times a week for dialysis.
Majority of the people who need dialysis to survive in Ghana don't even earn half of the amount mentioned.
Some people battling organ diseases end up losing their jobs because their companies cannot keep paying them for always being absent.
How are these people expected to afford the monies needed for dialysis as well as other expenses, talk less of the huge amounts they have to come up with for transplantation surgeries outside Ghana when they get donors.
It is because of these people that GhanaWeb in August 2023 launched the organ donation legislation campaign to push for the country to pass a law that will guide organ harvesting and transplanting.
As Kolebu plans to increase dialysis fees, the situation requires quicker attention and action.
And so, we must get Parliament to start discussing the organ donation bill and pass it into law.
Now, when this bill is passed, more lives will be saved and the financial burden on patients would be reduced.
And that is why we need you to join us on this campaign. Join the campaign by sending a 1-minute video of yourself sharing why Ghana needs a legislation on organ donation now to editor@ghanaweb.com or via WhatsApp 0552 699 625. Alternatively, you can share the video directly on your social media handles with the hashtags #PassOrganDonationLaw and #LegalizeOrganDonationNow. Organ failure should not be a death sentence.
I want you so bad, alpha cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, alpha cracker. I want you so bad, alpha cracker.
Don't me call one casa.
Of a goodness rich in milk and butter, in Alpha Cracker, yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Idea Products Nadia Makeup. I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. We pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyet on, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Ramientra the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makwala, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer in 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
Kolebu was, I think, 380.
380 Ghana cedis.
Yes. But private, some are 500, 450, some are 800, 860.
Per session,
yes.
You have to do 2 every
week.
Yeah.
Even if someone earns 5,000 Ghana cedis every month, that person cannot keep paying 380 cedis 3 times a week for dialysis.
Majority of the people who need dialysis to survive in Ghana don't even earn half of the amount mentioned.
Some people battling organ diseases end up losing their jobs because their companies cannot keep paying them for always being absent.
How are these people expected to afford the monies needed for dialysis as well as other expenses, talk less of the huge amounts they have to come up with for transplantation surgeries outside Ghana when they get donors?
It is because of these people that GhanaWeb in August 2023 launched the organ donation legislation campaign to push for the country to pass a law that will guide organ harvesting and transplanting.
As Kolebu plans to increase dialysis fees, the situation requires quicker attention and action.
And so, we must get Parliament to start discussing the organ donation bill and pass it into law.
Now, when this bill is passed, more lives will be saved and the financial burden on patients would be reduced.
And that is why we need you to join us on this campaign. Join the campaign by sending a 1-minute video of yourself sharing why Ghana needs a legislation on organ donation now to editor@GhanaWeb.com or via WhatsApp 0552 699 625. Alternatively, you can share the video directly on your social media handles with the hashtags #PassOrganDonationLaw and #LegalizeOrganDonationNow. Organ failure should not be a death sentence.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Idea Products Nadia Makeup. I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. Who pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyet on, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. The proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makola, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Have a goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Yes, available leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I need a clarification from Deputy Leader on the over the years. It used to be ranking members and their deputies. In this case, everybody. Okay, thank you.
Very well. Leader, do you have any responses to this?
Mr. Speaker, last year we were in Hull for the post-budget workshop, and all honorable members were there. The decision was by the business committee, made up of 10 from each side. The business committee is not only made up of leadership, it's made up of other members. So this is the decision of the committee. It is not about leaders being insensitive. I would want to encourage members to be mindful of their choice of words and the approach they take on some of these matters. It's very important. Otherwise, then we should say that we should not take salaries at all as members of parliament, and we use all of that for community service. Such approach is not appropriate. We do so to mislead the public, and we, for the political class, become victims of unfair perceptions about the work we do as parliamentarians. So I will encourage members to be mindful of the fallout of unintended comments in this floor. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, on the Garu issue, I believe that when the statement was made and comments were made, I was tasked by leadership quietly to engage the National Security Minister. And I came to report the outcome of the engagement, which engagement led to the National Security Ministry releasing the gentlemen who were in custody. And I must explain here that at the time I was sent by leadership, the court had already remanded them for 2 weeks. Upon all considerations, National Security, through its prosecutor, applied for a rescission of the said order, which the court granted. And the same day, government ensured that all those gentlemen were sent back to Garu, handed over to their relatives, and as and when they are needed for further investigations, will be invited. So, Mr. Speaker, that matter has been settled. The National Security Minister did what was supposed to be done. He followed due process and listened to the voice of this House. So, Mr. Speaker, that matter is closed. We are to finish the post-budget workshop on Sunday. Meanwhile, we've programmed Monday for sitting. So, Mr. Speaker, we'll do further engagement on this to see if there will be any variation. On the issue of the EC, yes, I agree that the EC would have to update the House on its planned activities. As of yesterday, they had open nominations for the District Assembly elections and the Unit Committee elections, and I'm told those interested started picking forth. So I believe that a briefing would be in order. I would engage with colleagues in leadership to see how this can be achieved. Mr. Speaker, I believe I've addressed all the issues raised, except the issue of the parliamentary friendship. Yes. What was your pleasure? What was your pleasure, Mr. Speaker?
So, Mr. Speaker, I stood here for almost 1 minute to ask this question, only for the deputy leader. In fact, I can see that today my leader is in the mood. Today is Friday. That's okay. My question was that when will the Parliamentary Friendship Association be inaugurated? It's been a very, very long time. Your excuse or the reason you gave was different from the one Mr. Speaker himself gave 3 months down the line. Since Mr. Speaker gave the excuse, what is happening to it? That is all. Thank you.
That is an administrative.
The burden in your question is not clear. The burden in your question is not clear. That's why I wanted clarity to enable me proceed. For the time being, I'm standing in the stead of the chair of the committee. This matter did not come before the committee. I would find out, and I believe that we will give you the appropriate response. Because the burden in the question is not clear.
Honorable Jaja, this is a business statement of the House. in the chamber. But the inauguration is an administrative act. So I suggest that you talk to the Secretariat. In particular, I suggest that you request directly of Mr. Speaker of this inauguration. Right. Thank you. Honourable members, the business statement for the ensuing week is hereby adopted for implementation. Now I move to question time. Item 6, urgent questions. There are 4 urgent questions for the Minister for Roads and Highways. The first one, let the Honourable Minister take his seat.
Mr. Speaker, the very hard-working Roads and Highways Minister is in the house. The very hard-working Roads and Highways Minister is in the house.
It's hard-working. Who wants to challenge it?
Mr. Speaker, that comes without question. Mr. Speaker, that comes without question.
Mr. Speaker, the deputy leader has said something which he needs to clarify. He said the hard-working Minister for Road and Highways. Hard-working in terms of what? In terms of coming to answer questions or action on the field or translating the answers into action on the field.
Honourable members, we are on questions time and I will call on the Honourable Member for Amasaman.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, leader, let's proceed with the business.
Mr. Speaker, we are proceeding.
Yeah.
Mr. Speaker, he has made an invitation that I should explain what I mean by hardworking. Mr. Speaker, the man is hardworking. What again?
Leader, thank you. We will program that for debate. But for now, he is to answer questions. Honourable Member for Masama, you ask your urgent question number 6A.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the expansion of the Ofanko Amasama Sawem dual carriage road is expected to be completed, and if the ministry is considering providing link roads to ease traffic congestion on the road as construction is ongoing. Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Ofanko Nsawam Road, measuring 16.7 kilometers, traverses the Ofanko, Amasaman, and Nsawam districts in the Greater Accra region. The route forms part of the National Route N6, which is part of the Central Corridor Trunk Road. Currently, Mr. Speaker, the road, which was awarded on contract under the project titled Rehabilitation of the Ofanko to Nsawam Dual Carriageway, the works commenced on 20th July 2022 for completion by 20th July 2024 for 2 years. Mr. Speaker, the contractor is currently at site and works are ongoing. Traffic management at site is ongoing to ensure smooth flow of traffic. The physical progress to date is estimated at 40%. Currently, Mr. Speaker, the alternative routes along the Ofanko-Nsawam Road are being used, which are 1. Old Burial Town Road to Dontey Junction, 2. Pokwasi Town Road to Amasaman, 3. Pokwasi Town Road to Fisi Junction, 4. Fisi Junction to Amasaman, 5. Fisi Junction to Festus Junction, 6. Amasaman Old Road to Toma Junction, and 7. Festus Junction through Fisi down to Amasaman. Mr. Speaker, the contractor on the Ofanko-Nsawam Road has been instructed to maintain these roads during the period of construction. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, any follow-up questions, please?
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I'm satisfied with the answer.
Very well. Honourable Member for Saboba, Joseph Bukari, you are to ask the next question. That's question 6B.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways what is the cause of delay in the completion of Saboba-Wapoli Road and what steps are being taken to ensure that the Saboba constituency is not cut off from the rest of the country during the rainy seasons. Thank you, Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Saboba to Wapuri Road, measuring 21 kilometers, forms part of the regional road R092 and located in the Pandai and Saraga districts. Currently, the road has been awarded on contract in 5 different lots, titled 1, upgrading of Saboba to Wapuri, lot 1, that is from kilometer 0 to kilometer 4. 2, upgrading of Saboba to Wapuri Road, same lot 1, but from kilometer 4 to kilometer 8. That's lot 2. And 3, from kilometer 8 to kilometer 12, as lot 3. 4, from kilometer 12 to kilometer 16, as lot 4. And 5, from kilometer 16 to kilometer 21, as lot 5. Meaning that the entire road is of length 21 kilometers. Mr. Speaker, physical progress of work achieved as at now is lot 1, 32.5%, lot 2, 45.2%, lot 3, 43.5%, lot 4, 22.2%, lot 5, 23.5%. The major objective of these projects was to prevent the Saboba constituency from being cut off from the rest of the country during heavy raining season. Some other objectives of the projects were also to enhance the socio-economic growth of the area, among others. However, all 5 contractors have currently suspended work due to delayed payment for work done. The ministry is making all necessary efforts to pay the contractors to enable them to return to site to continue the works. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Highway Authority proposes to construct a 50-meter span bridge, which is very essential and urgent, across the river Tundogu at Wapuri to replace the existing bridge, which mostly overtops during the rainy season. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my question was for the minister to tell me the cause of delay. He has told me the percentages of work so far done. This has been years. I want to know why the road is not completed as at this time we are talking, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if my honorable colleague listened to me well, perhaps he didn't listen to me well, I gave the answer that the delay is due to delayed payment and that the ministry is making all arrangements to ensure that the 5 contractors who have worked to some extent returned, and I can assure him that it will form part of the projects to be undertaken, after the approval of this year's budget proposal, which will take effect from January next year. So the delay was as a result of delayed payment to contractors. So that formed the crux of your answer, and that is the reason. But I had to brief you in answering that question about what is being done. And then you have even gone ahead, because I wanted you to know the weak bridge on that road, that stretch of road, which we have also planned to replace that 50-meter span bridge. So I think that's even good news for you. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to find out from the minister whether it's a coincidence that all projects, road projects in Saboba that were awarded before 2017 are either abandoned or delayed since 2017. I want to find out whether it's a coincidence.
Yes, Honorable Minister. Is it coincidence that all the projects started in his constituency are either delayed or abandoned?
Mr. Speaker, I have stated one thing here on the floor of Parliament, times without number, that all these years, road contracts that were awarded to contractors were done whilst most of them did not even have the capacity to execute the jobs. All these years, you can go back up to 20 years or so, because the very significance of awarding road contract to a contractor is that the contractor should have the capacity to execute the job. Of course, government has responsibility also to pay if interim payment certificates are raised. That is why if government fails to pay within a specified period, the IPC starts attracting interest. And it's not a pressure for any government in office to power up, interest because of delayed payment. It's not, because the more you delay, the greater the amount, and it can even overrun the contract sum. So, delayed payment is a problem for completion of works. And because contractors took jobs that they themselves did not have the capacity to execute, even though the contractual arrangement demanded that the contractor, for taking the job, is like telling the employer that give me this job, I have the capacity to execute it, and after that you pay me. That is why recently my ministry has undertaken reclassification of all contractors. So all these contractors who abandon jobs are the contracts that were awarded many years ago, during the time of MDC, time of MPP, no, many years ago. From now onwards, any award that is made, is made to capable contractors. So with time, you will see that we will not be experiencing this development anymore, because we are taking steps, and we are taking that step boldly to address the situation. I thank you.
Very well, I'll proceed to the next one. It's in the name of the Honorable Member for Bodi, the available leader today, Mr. Samsiahi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the following roads in the Bodi constituency will be tied. 1. Gaboso to Kalo. 2. Asansu to Kosiadu Krum. And 3. Besiasi to Bokabo. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I start with Graboso to Karo. Mr. Speaker, this is a 33-kilometer length road that connects the Graboso and Swaman districts in the Western North region. 19.5 kilometers of the road is already tied and in fair condition, whilst 13.5 kilometers is gravel surface and in poor condition. Currently, Mr. Speaker, the 33-kilometer road project, which was awarded under the contract titled Rehabilitation of Graboso to Dadiesu Road, that is from kilometer 0 to kilometer 39, in January 2021 for completion by July 2023 under Cocoa Board funding. The contractor is at site by working at a slow progress due to delayed payment for work done. The fiscal progress to date is estimated at 45% complete. The major activities executed so far are demolition and site clearance, earthworks, drainage, and road pavement. 2. Asarenso to Kwasi Edukrom Road. Mr. Speaker, this is a 4.2 kilometer feeder road, and it's an access feeder road located in the Bodi district of the Western North region. The road has a poor surface condition. Currently, Mr. Speaker, minor rehabilitation works to improve the surface riding quality and continuous access to commuters was proposed and incorporated into the contract for upgrading to bitumen surface of Kojina Junction to a Fear Chrome feeder road. Phase 3, that is from kilometer 16 to kilometer 24, as a variation order. The main contract, which is upgrading to bitumen surface of Kojina Junction to a Fear Chrome feeder road, which is phase 3 from kilometer 16 to kilometer 24, was awarded on 25th February 2020 for completion by 6 March 2022 under Ghana Cocoa Board funding. The completion period has obviously expired. The contractor abandoned site after completing 40% of the work. The contractor has executed the following activities: clearing and formation 4.2 kilometers, pipe culvert 4 number of 1 by 900 3 number of 1 by 1,200 and 2 number of 2 by 1,200. The contractor has cited delay in payment as the reason for vacating site. Mr. Speaker, the future program is that the Ghana Cocoa Board will be informed about the status of the contract to enable determination of the future of the contracts. 3. Besiasi to Bokabo Road. Mr. Speaker, this road is an access feeder road with poor surface condition and located in the Bodi district of the Western North region. Currently, the program, Mr. Speaker, is the contract for the upgrading to bitumen surface of this feeder road measuring 7.5 kilometers was awarded on 4 September 2020 and was expected to be completed on 8 March 2022. The contract is funded under the Ghana Cocoa Board. The contractor abandoned site after achieving 12% physical completion. Work executed to date includes clearing and formation 7 kilometers, concrete U-drains 1,849 meters, pipe culvert 6 number of 1 by 900 millimeters. The contractor has started delaying payment as reason for abandoning sites. The future program is that, Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Cocoa Board is being informed about the status of the contract to enable determination of the road as we move into the future to be made. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the minister has just stated that 19.5 kilometers from Dwabusu to Karo Road has been tied. I want to find out from him whether he is aware that as we speak, from Dwabusu to Kalo, there is no portion which is tied because the contractor said that he is expanding the road. And for that matter, the stretch from Dwabusu to Amoya, which was tied, have been removed. And as we speak, there is no tie road from Dwabusu to Kalo.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I address the state of the roads in his constituency in 3 phases. Dwabusu to Karo, Asawinso to Kwasi Edukrom, and Besiasi to Mukabo. And I did say that between Dwabusu to Karo, covering a distance of 39 kilometers, between Dwabusu to Karo, a distance of 33 kilometers, and 19.5 kilometers is tied, whilst 13.5 is untied. And that is what we have on record. And this is the technical information we have. And it's been undertaken by Cocoa Board. And this is a reliable information.
Mr. Speaker, that is exactly my question. The minister is saying that 19.5 kilometers of that stretch is tied. And I'm asking him, or just to let you know that we have been misinformed, because that entire stretch has not been tied from Dwabusu to Kalo as we speak. Before, from Dwabusu to Amoya had been tied. But the new contractor says that he has been asked to expand the road. And so in an attempt to expand the road, has removed the stretch that has been tied. So as we speak, from Drabosu to Kalo, there is no portion of that stretch that has been tied. Are you aware of that?
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think this is semantics. We are talking almost about the same thing. The technical information I am giving is that out of the 33-kilometer stretch, from the information from Kokobo, 19.5 of that stretch was tied. Perhaps if the new contractor who came in and was working on the road, and as you said, is trying to expand the road, but in an attempt to do that, he is doing what we call scarification. He's scarifying the road. So in scarifying the road, of course, he has to, do so by removing the tied road and then trying to do the reconstruction. It does not mean that the road had not been tied. No. So it has been tied, but the only thing is that in scarifying the road and trying to bring it to bituminous level, the contractor has not been able to do that. That is a different thing. But the technical report is that that portion was tied, was 13.5. Because the entire 33-kilometer road, but 19.5, which was tied, that was in fair condition. The remaining 13.5 kilometers, which is untied, is in poor condition. So far as the records are concerned, that portion was tied, but perhaps the contractor in expanding the road might have done something which I do not know whether it was part of the work that he was to do, whether to extend the road or to work on the existing tied road. So we are talking about the same thing.
Mr. Speaker, I'll move from that portion to Asawensu to Kwasiaduku. You were talking about Kojina Road, which is in Sayuri also district. I'm talking about Asawensu to Kwasiaduku, which is in Bodi district. And you have agreed that there's no contractor on site as we speak. And my question is, when would the Asawensu to Kwasiaduku road be tied? So when? That is the question to you. And you were talking about Kojina Road, which is a different road altogether. When will Asawensu to Kwasiaduku road will be tied, Mr. Minister? Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the question from my
honourable friend the questions were specific. Drabosu to Karo Road, Asawensu to Kwasi Edukrom Road, and Bisiasi to Bokabo Road. And I have addressed all the three. So the town that you mentioned, I'm sure might be within one of these stretches. If it's not within one of these stretches, then you did not ask a specific question on that road, because I have addressed all the three specific road stretches that you asked the question on. But you are mentioning the name of another town, which that one I will not know. No, I was giving you the stretch of road that we are building, we are constructing under our ministry's database. So I was just quoting when I said we have in our database upgrading to bitumen surface, a road from Kojina Junction to Afiafia Chrome, and it's a feeder road. So it's an information that I was giving. But if you want to know exactly when it will be tied, fair enough, it's a fair question. But this is a project, as aforementioned, being undertaken by COCOBOD. So if you want to know exactly when that will be tied, then we have to refer to COCOBOD to know their program, for the road, because that is not in my ministry per se. So I wouldn't know that program, but it's a question that you want to find out. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I asked the minister specific question. When will the following 3 roads in Buodi constituency will be tied? I have Trabosi to Kalo, I have Asansi to Kwasiadukro, I have Besiasi to Bukabo. The minister is telling me today that his ministry is not handling these roads, and therefore he has to go and talk to COCOBOD to get to know when this road will be tied. So I want to find out on what basis are you here to answer these questions? If you have to be given opportunity to go back and seek information from COCOBOD, if you don't have answers to this question, why are you here to answer them?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my colleague is only making noise for nothing. I have answered you that all these roads are supposed to be developed into bituminous level. All these roads, but the contractor. No, you have to listen to me and follow the logic of the argument. Yes, you have to follow the logic of the argument. I have told you that all these roads have been awarded under COCOBOD, and they are to be developed into bituminous level. I've also informed you in the answer that the contractors are not progressing on these roads, and they have abandoned site because of delayed payment. They have not been paid. If they have been paid and they were working on the road, they would develop it up to the bituminous level, because that is the scope of the work. But we want to know exactly when that will be done, and it will be on condition that the contractors are paid, and payment is not directly coming from my ministry. It's coming from work could be done to bituminous level. So please, you have to follow the logic of the question and the answers I'm providing. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I don't see the logic in what you are saying for me to follow you. You have just said that from Kwasiadukro, Asansi to Kwasiadukro is on contract. Can you tell us the name of the contractor? Because as far as I'm concerned, there's nobody working on that stretch. From Asansi to Kwasiadukro, there's no contractor. If you are saying that there's a contractor on the road, what is the name of the contractor working on Asansi to Kwasiadukro?
Honorable available leader. the rented space you occupy, the owners have come, so be patient. Now I'm acknowledging you as a senior member. Right? Yes, Honorable Minister, what's the contractor on that road?
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I will give my honorable colleague the name of the contractors. We are also to
Prime Minister, talk to me.
You want to know the name of the contractors working on the road. Gabuso.
No, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable, you've asked the question. He's providing the answer. Can he be patient?
Gabuso to Dadiosu. The contractor is Michelle Town Business and Innovation Company Limited. From Asawinso to Kosi Edukrom, MS Sefas K Limited. And then from Bisiasi to Bokabo, MS Ansima Ghana Limited. These are the three contractors working on the three laws, the three stretches of the road that you asked the question on.
Very well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now move on.
Honorable, please.
The next question is also for you.
Question
as what?
Mr. Speaker, there's a little clarification. Honorable Minister, you said contractors working on Bisiansi to Bokabo and then Asamisi to Kosedu Chrome have abandoned site because of lack of payment. What are you going to do to ensure that they are paid so that they can go back to site?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, that is why I have consistently asked my colleague, friend, to be patient, to follow the logic of the answers that I am giving. No, I have told you, I have told you that these projects are being funded by COCOBO. I have told you the reasons why the contractors have left site and abandoned the project. And the management in terms of honoring IPC's payment, everything rests with COCOBO. So that our duty is to inform COCOBO that they should take all necessary steps to pay these contractors so that they can go back and continue with the job. But I cannot stand here and tell you that COCOBO is paying today or tomorrow. If I say so, and this is a house of records, if I say that COCOBO will pay this month and they don't pay, if the payment is being effected from my ministry, then I can say so because I will know the arrangements that have been made for payment. But I have told you in the answer that we have informed COCOBO about the status of this road and the need to pay the contractors so that they can go back and work. I thank you, sir.
Question number 6D to be asked by the Honourable Member for Bode again. Honourable Samson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the Bode to Ahibensu Road will be tied. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Bodi to Ahimbesu Road is a 10.3 kilometer in length. The road forms part of the National Route 12. It is a gravel road in poor condition located in Bodi district of the Western North region. Currently, Mr. Speaker, this road, which was awarded on contract in 3 phases under different lots, Title 1, upgrading of Akontombra to Bodi, stretching from kilometer 15.7 to 19.1 as Lot 1. Then the second stretch from kilometer 19.1 to kilometer 22.4 as Lot 2. And the third is stretching from kilometer 22.5 to kilometer 26 as Lot 3. After the award, very little progress has been recorded on the project. The projects have therefore been recommended for termination due to non-performance by the contractor. Mr. Speaker, the future is that after termination of the contract, the Ghana Highway Authority will carry out estimates on the outstanding works for consideration for re-award. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Project. And we write that is not less than 3 letters to the contractor. My information is that the contractor has been informed and warned in 2 separate letters. And the third one will go any moment from now. And as soon as the third one is served on the contractor, the way will be paved to terminate it. So I can give myself a maximum of 2 to 3 weeks from now for the project to be terminated. Then we can have the opportunity to enter the road, take the fresh inventory on it to assess the state of the road, and then do fresh costing and award to a more competent contractor. So that should be done maximum about 3 weeks from now. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, since 2021, contractor has abandoned site. The road has become more trouble. The minister is talking about recommendation to terminate the contract before they will initiate the process to re-award for the road to be constructed. Between now and when the road will be re-engineered to be awarded, you agree with me that the road is not travel or usable. What will the ministry do to make sure that the road is more travel until such a time that you re-award that road on contract?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what we normally do, and of course, within the limits and confines of our resources, what we normally do is that until any road in the country is properly engineered and properly awarded on contract to a more competent contractor to work on, we bring all such roads, particularly the critical ones, under our ongoing maintenance program. So a road like this, we will do well to make sure that we give it some either sectional or surface treatment under the maintenance program to make it motorable and to give it some smooth driving surface, particularly during rainy season like this, until the road is given on contract for a permanent work to be done on it. So I believe such a road, and this is an important road, we will attempt to bring it under that program. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, can the minister assure me and the good people of Bodi that between now and Christmas, you will do your best so that the road is reshaped for it to be motorable, because the people using that road are suffering. Anytime it rains, 3 weeks, 1 month, nobody can use that portion of the road. Can you give me an assurance that between now and Christmas, you will do whatever you can to make the road motorable for the people? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have a number of roads across the country in that condition, and that of Bodi will be added to it. And within the resources of the ministry, whatever is possible to be done will be done. So I want my I wouldn't say before Christmas, because it's an ongoing process. The process is ongoing. It could be done within November, December, January. Is ongoing. I wouldn't be specific, to any time frame. But what I can say is that it will form part of the projects, that are being put under our ongoing maintenance exercise. So let us work together that your road is done. Thank you.
Very well. This is where we end with urgent questions. The next one is item 7, questions. So before I go to item 7, kindly permit me, honorable members, to acknowledge the presence of Krobo Girls Presby Senior High School here. Krobo Girls is led by Mr. Paul Abrakwa, and they are from the Lower Menya Krobo constituency. You're welcome to Parliament, Krobo Girls Senior High School. Item 7. Questions. Question number 620 is to be asked by the honorable member for Nalerogu Gambaga, Mr. Seidu Isif.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways what plans the ministry has for the following culverts, and for the culverts in the following communities: Takoratinga, Swansobigi, Gadantinga, Lebzinga, Zojilgu, and Kukarjini. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I take Takratinga, Swansonbige, and Gadatinga Road together. Mr. Speaker, the background to this road and these communities is that they are located along the Sakogu to Namin Boku to Swan Sobigi to Gadatinga to Takurantiga Feeder Road, measuring 10.5 kilometers. It is an unengineered road with no drainage structures, including culverts. The road is located in the East Mamprusi district of the Northeast region. Currently, Mr. Speaker, there is no program on the road. The future program is that engineering design studies and conditions survey have been carried out on the road, including a determination of the appropriate culvert sizes required at identified sections of the road. However, due to budgetary constraints, the interventions will be implemented when funds are available. Lebzinga Road. Mr. Speaker, this is a community located on the Bombira to Bongni to Lezinga Feeder Road. It is an unengineered road with no drainage structures, including culverts. The road is located in the East Mamprusi district of the Northeast region. There is no program on this road currently, Mr. Speaker. The future program is that engineering design studies and condition survey have been carried out on the road, including a determination of the appropriate culvert sizes required at identified sections of the road. However, due to budgetary constraints, the interventions will be considered when funds are available. 5. So, go to Kipangbeni Road. Mr. Speaker, this is a section of the Dindani to Kipangbeni to Zogego to Sumni Bona number 1 to Namasin Feeder Road. It is a 17.1 kilometer gravel surface road. The road is located in the East Mamprusi district of the Northeast region. There is no program on the road currently, Mr. Speaker. However, the future program is that engineering design studies and condition survey have been carried out on the road, including a determination of the appropriate culvert sizes required at identified sections of the road. However, due to budgetary constraints, the interventions will be considered when funds are available. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Minister appears to have given a generic response to all the culverts, all the culverts that we are talking about in the respective villages and communities. Fortunately, we are at the verge of considering the budget for 2024. May I find out from the Minister if these interventions will be considered for the next budget so that at least we can have the culverts constructed for lives to become normal in these communities. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yes, Mr. Speaker, that is obvious. I have stated that we do not have any program on these roads as at now. But anytime money becomes available, these important roads, that something has to be done. All the about 5-6 roads, have not been captured. So obviously, if funds become available, particularly from the forthcoming budgets, and we have funds, something will be done. On even if not all, at least some of these roads, 2 or 3 out of the 5 or 6, it's possible that that can happen. I thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the Minister for the assurance he's given, with the hope that he will make do with the promise. Once we're in the House of Records, the Hansas will capture all those things, and we can make a follow-up. But on the 8th of August, we had a heavy downpour of rain that created some major disruptions in the constituency, and lives were lost, farmlands were washed off, many more culverts were washed off. And his ministry was there on time, and is to give a relief to only one out of the lot of culverts that were washed off. I made a report to your office, and I happened to meet the 2 deputy ministers. We had a conversation around it. I just want to find out if we can extend the intervention that we did on the stretch of Walwali and Gambaga. Can we extend that short intervention to the other culverts that were washed off? Fortunately, it was Marpuma who came to do it. He's a very energetic contractor. I'm sure if you talk to him, he can give some little relief of gravel and stones to give us some relief so that people can commute from one place to another. The regional capital right now is isolated from all these communities that we're talking about.
You have to ask a question now.
So,
I'm waiting.
Minister, I want to find out if we can do something quickly to bring relief to these people. Thank you.
Honourable Minister, what can you do to alleviate the challenge?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank my honourable colleague
for being very honest and truthful. That's heartwarming. He has admitted the speed with which we rushed to the site, to try to work on the washed bridge and the road that was washed off. So that is a fair question, and I am happy you said you have had conversation with, I don't know whether 1 or 2 of my deputy ministers, and I'm sure something is being done on your request. I will follow up. I will follow up with them, and as you admitted yourself, the contractor who was put on that job is one of the best contractors we have with good capacity. And if you have to do a variation order for some extra work to be done, it will be carried out. As for that, I can promise you on that one, we do not want any part of this country to be cut off at any moment. I thank you.
Very well. Question number.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker.
Question number 629. In the name of the Honourable Member for Karachi East, Wisdom Gedesu. Yes.
Speaker, the
I seek your leave to ask the question on behalf of the member, as he's asked me to do so.
Proceed.
Speaker, thank you. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways what steps the ministry is taking to rehabilitate the road network in the following communities in the Kratchi East constituency. 1. Yariga number 2. Ahongo Tamanja. 2. KJB Ngari. 3. Dambai and Krabkura. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Yariga number 2 to Abongo to Tamanja Road of length 4.2 kilometers is a farm access road located in the Kratchi East constituency of the Uti region. The condition of the road is poor. Currently, Mr. Speaker, there is no program on the road. Engineering design studies will be conducted on the road by the end of first quarter of 2024 to determine the necessary intervention. However, the intervention will be considered when funds are available. Kichebi to Njari Road. Mr. Speaker, this is a 26-kilometer access road linking farming communities located in the Kratchi East district of the Uti region. It is in poor condition. There is no program on the road currently. Mr. Speaker, engineering studies will be conducted on the road as we move into the future by the end of the first quarter of 2024 to determine the necessary intervention. However, due to budgetary constraints, the intervention will be considered when funds are available. 3. Dambai to Ankara Road. Mr. Speaker, this is an 8-kilometer road connecting some farming communities located in the Kratchi East district of the Uti region. It is in poor condition. Currently, the Department of Federal Roads has no program on the road, although the Coastal Development Authority is undertaking improvement works on the first 2 kilometers of the road. The future program, Mr. Speaker, is that engineering design studies will be conducted on the remaining 6 kilometers by the end of the first quarter 2024 to determine the necessary intervention. However, due to budgetary constraints, the intervention will be considered when funds are available. I thank you, Mr.
Yes.
Speaker, we are grateful to the Honourable Minister for his answers. Mr. Speaker, the Yariga number 2 to Tamanja through Abongo, it's a little over 4 kilometers, less than 5 kilometers. I know that road. And considering that there's no official program regarding rehabilitation, would the minister consider in the interim some grading works to be done just to make it more travel for the people? Because of the heavy rains, it's deteriorated within the past couple of months. So if some grading can be done for them, I think it should be good in respect of the road.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, that is a fair question, and it must be done. We have a number of such interventions to make, and this has come up because of the heavy rainfall
pattern that has been experienced this year. Throughout the country, the road sector is seriously challenged everywhere. So we will take it up under our ongoing routine maintenance program. But because it's spread out and so many across the nation, some of these things I expect my honorable colleagues to work closely with me, by reminding my ministry on certain things so that we work together to try to improve upon them, particularly when we have every reason to do such roles under emergency situations. So that will be taken up. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, similarly, the stretch between KJB and Njari, that one is quite some distance. That's our 26 kilometers. So similarly, if the same consideration can be extended because of the official position that there's no program that has been put together by the ministry regarding, so interim rehabilitation will help the people to be able to go. It's a largely farming area, so that people should be able to go through and fro for the activities, if that consideration can also be given to them. Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it will be given the same treatment, but I want to repeat what I said. Let us work together, so that we focus on such urgent matters. Mr. Speaker is speaking on behalf of somebody and he's telling me that even his own is worse. I thank you.
Question number 861 to be held by the honourable member for Y East, Godfred Sedi Josol.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways whether the Fonsi Town roads have been awarded on contract, when work is expected to commence, and the expected date for completion. Thank you, Speaker.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Funsi is the district capital of the Wa East district of the Upper West region. The road network within Funsi Township is 10.23 kilometers. There is no program on the town roads currently. Mr. Speaker, engineering studies and cost estimates for the upgrading of Funsi Town roads is currently ongoing by the Ghana Highway Authority and will be completed by the end of December 2023 for onward submission to the Ministry for consideration. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honourable Minister, what will you do to ensure that at least we can go over that hurdle for the people to continue to have accessible roads? Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And of course, I thank my very good friend too. Yes, Funsi is very important, for so many reasons. As district capital, and the area is also known for its agricultural importance, farming and activities. And there is a policy, if
of trying to uplift the roles of all district capitals across the nation. We have done so in many district capitals. We still have, a number, quite a few to work on, including FUMSI. So behind this policy, like I always say, we have to work together, and it may not be long. It will be the turn of FUMSI, because that is the policy of government, that we should improve, all roads in district capitals and regional capitals. But of course, all cannot be done simultaneously. We are progressing, and I can assure you that it will soon be the turn of FUMSI. So it's part of the program. I thank you. Yes.
Honorable Speaker, thank you again for the opportunity. I want to thank the Minister for the assurance. I will follow up with your office and good self so that we can get something done. Thank you.
Very well. Question number 866, in the name of the honorable member for Pro East, Dr. Kwabena Donko. Yes.
Once our colleague has been diligent and has come, if with your indulgence, I'll ask the question so that he doesn't need to come back and deal with it.
Well,
yes. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the Labon, Bomodin, Nchamba road will be worked upon to improve its poor condition.
Yes, the Honorable Minister. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Labon, Bomidin to Nchaba Federal Road is about 25 kilometers long. The road is located in the Pro East district. It is partially engineered and in poor condition, consisting of partly gravel and partly sandy riding surface. Currently, Mr. Speaker, the department does not have any program on this road. Engineering studies will be carried on this road by end of second quarter 2024 to assess the appropriate intervention needed on it. Based on the outcome of our study and depending on availability of budgetary funding, the road will be considered for improvement. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yes, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, in the interval, what would the Minister do to just, as a matter of intervention, make the road slightly motorable whilst he works on the main intervention?
Yes, Honorable Minister. Mr. Speaker, we will once again bring such a road under our ongoing routine maintenance program to make sure that we give it a smooth driving surface for the time being. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Very well.
Mr. Speaker, but on a lighter note, Mr. Speaker, maybe, I've stopped asking questions on road because you and I on the committee know. We do the budget and we put 1 billion CD in the budget to solve a 40 billion problem. So I know he's doing his best, but the truth is that whilst we wait for the budget next week, we need to see more allocation to you. Otherwise, you are struggling to solve a problem we are not equipped actually to solve. I sympathize with you.
Very well. Question number 989, the name of the honorable member for Amenfi Central, Mr. Yao Kwachiaka.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the following roads will be awarded on contracts. Agora Menfi and Kasia Watrim and Kwasu Road. Then 2. Bordier Manso Amenfi should be corrected. It's Bordier and Manso Amenfi as a Road. Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Aguna Amenfi to Ankasia to Rantrem and Kwasu Road is 41 kilometers long. It is an engineered road located in the Wasa Amanfi Central District of the Western Region. The first 17 kilometers of the road from Aguna Amanfi through Ankese to Uran Trim, 17 kilometers, is under the management of the Department of Federal Roads. The stretch from Uran Trim to Ankwaso, that is 24 kilometers, is part of the Adesu Afrancia Jukwa Ankwasu Road, measuring 55.55 kilometers. This road is under the management of the Ghana Highway Authority. Currently, Mr. Speaker, Aguna Manfi to Ankasia to Uran Train, there is no program on the Aguna Amanfi, that is on that road section. Engineering studies for the upgrading of the road was conducted with cost estimates and submitted to Cocoa Board for consideration upon their request. Body to Manson Amanfi to Asankregwa Road. Mr. Speaker, this road, measuring 50 kilometers, spans the Wasa Amanfi Central District Assembly and Wasa Amanfi West Municipal Assembly of the Western Region. The road forms part of the regional road R123 under the Ghana Highway Authority. The current program, Mr. Speaker, is that the road was awarded on contract, that partial reconstruction of Bordier to Asankregwa, that is the first 50 kilometers, and Manso Amanfi town roads, measuring 1.47 kilometers, constituting Lot 1. Works commenced on 17th March 2020 for completion by 19th March 2023, which has since elapsed. Fiscal progress currently is 9.88%. The slow progress of work is as a result of delayed payment. However, upon warning issued by Ghana Highway Authority, the contractor has since remobilized to site and works are progressing. The contractor has requested for extension of time, and this is being considered. I thank you.
Yes, Honourable.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I would like the Minister to know that in December 2020, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, was in my constituency, that is Ratrim to be precise, and there was a lot of jubilation. He cut the sword for this particular road, and the next day there were a few machines on the road. That was prior to the election. After the election, and there was no more work on the road, and he had promised the people that the road had been given on contract. Based on the answer you've given, you said there is no program on the Aguna Menfi and Kase Ratrim section. So comparing the two, can I ask the Minister which of you is telling the truth? Is it the minister or the vice president? Definitely something is not right here. I would like to know. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, are you aware?
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to put on record that road issues and road matters should not be politicized at all. I do not exactly know what my honorable colleague is talking about. It could be the case that when His Excellency the Vice President visited the place, an appeal might have been made to him, the road might have been in a terrible condition, and an attempt was made for something to be done. Might have been, that decision might have been taken by the regional directorate, from any of the agencies of my ministry, whether federal roads, urban roads, or highways, as the case might be. That might be different from really engineering the road and going through the procurement process to award the road on contract. Because you are talking about a visit of the Vice President, and I am not too sure of what you are talking about. I will find out, but it's not a question of who is telling the truth and who is not telling the truth. Let us depart